this Lenten journey for many American Catholic families, schools, and parishes actually impacts a lot of lives, changes lives around the world. Because I received little snacks, little snacks, 40 years ago in my village school, and all that came from the Rice Bowl contributions. So as you see, it is not just a box. It is actually a gospel of hope, compassion, and life for many, many people. So I'm here to actually thank people for all the 45 years of participating in Rice Bowl, and to let them know that they're really, really changing stories of individuals, communities, families, and I am one of those. So to find the opportunity to be able to say thank you to all parishes, dioceses who participate in Rice Bowl, and to encourage them to keep doing that, because they're really, really impacting lives, communities, villages, and families all around the world.
Thank you, Thomas. Can you tell me more about how this little box and what will be contained in here, how can it change the life of people? I know there's the people at the receiving end of the benefits of what's put in here, but then there's also a benefit to the ones that are putting contents in here. So how tell me about the change in the life of both sides.
Well, I mean, you know, during Lent, our faith calls us to live simply, simple, so that others can simply live. And so Rice Bowl is that traditional Lenten journey that calls on each one of us. You don't have to be rich or poor to do it. It's about sharing the blessings of God with one another, and sharing the blessings of God, especially with those who are less fortunate than we are. Because we recognize and acknowledge that whatever we have comes from God. And whatever blessings we receive, we are just stewards of those blessings, and called upon to share that with the world, with our brothers and sisters who struggle every day. And Rice Bowl simply gives that opportunity. That during Lent, this box you take to your home. You know, they are in the parishes, they are in the schools, they are with families, and you put it on your kitchen counter or your school, and you know, when you fold it, it's a little piggy bank or whatever you call it. And if you decide not to have lunch or have a simple meal, whatever you save from having a simple meal is put in this little box. And then other people who would otherwise not have a meal, walking 2 miles to school from their villages, will have a little snack, will have a little hot meal, and that keeps them coming to school. And what you are doing is empowering those children with education, providing clean water for people who would otherwise be drinking water from a pond that may cause a lot of waterborne diseases.
Right.
And Rice Bowl simply, you know, whatever is saved in this little box, always put a smile on the face of people, on the face of children, on the face of families, on the face of communities. So we are all called to embrace it. It's a way of sharing our love, sharing our blessings with those who are less fortunate than we are.
All right.
The importance also, we have to remember that when you participate in the Rice Bowl here locally, 75% goes to help in the world, but 25% of what you donate or put in this box will remain here in the diocese to alleviate local hunger. So it is also helping our communities locally, not only the children and families and people around the world. They're so desperate and they're in so much need. So remember, there is also helping the local need through the local efforts to alleviate hunger.
Great, that's great to know. Tell us about your schedule. Like, how long are you going to be here? Did you arrive today to our diocese?
Barely a week ago. I arrived on Saturday, so I'm barely a week, and I will still be traveling for the next 8 weeks across the country, going to different states and parishes, dioceses, schools that have been participating in Rice Bowl. And you know, sometimes they've been doing this for all these years, and you can wonder whether all my sacrifices in CRS Rice Bowl all these years, is it going anywhere that it really make a difference? And I am here to answer that question. I'm a living testimony of what CRS Rice Bowl has done in my life and continues to do in the lives of many, many other people in different countries, in different communities. And also, sometimes to put a face, a real face on the Rice Bowl. Let people know that it's not just a box, but it's life. It's people. People who are really desperate, in need. And when you do it, you're usually putting a smile on the face of a family or a child or a community somewhere. So putting a face on Rice Bowl and saying thank you is basically what I'm here to do for the next 8 weeks. And that's why I'm going to parishes and schools that have been participating, and also to be able to say thank you and to encourage them to keep doing it.
And this weekend you will be talking at St. Patrick in Tampa. St. Patrick in South Tampa. You would like to have the opportunity to personally meet Thomas and see his face, touch his hand, have that encounter with him. Come to St. Patrick at any of the masses this weekend, and he will be there.
I certainly do like speaking at masses, and I look forward to it so much. Yeah.
And you have also been visiting some of the schools in our diocese?
Yes. This morning we were at Sacred Heart in Pinellas Park.
Okay.
We will be at the cathedral this afternoon talking to the students there. Yeah. And then on Tuesday we will be at Bishop Larkin School, and we will be ending at St. Mother Teresa of Calcutta in the afternoon, and then Thomas will be leaving. So we look forward to meeting all the children and hear the questions and some of the stories that we have heard through the presentation of children who have participated in Rice Bowl, and they're very moving as well.
Well, thank you. Your visit is very special, and you definitely give us hope and give us happiness to see you here, because you have been touched by this little box, and this also allows us here in our diocese to courageously live the gospel, because we can invite, proclaim, and have others have that encounter with us and with Jesus through us. And for me at this moment, I'm having an encounter with Jesus by talking to you. So thank you very much from our heart, and thank you very much.
Thank you, and let's go Rice Bowl.
Thank you.